In 2018, a Roblox game developer by the name of MiniToon assembled a team of developers to create a Roblox game called Iron Assault. Iron Assault is a real-time strategy game taking place in 1936, during the build-up to World War II. The game would be released to Roblox on January 28, 2019. The starting map was Europe 1936, although more maps such as Asia and World 1936 would be released later. A few weeks after launch, the game already had a small community. By 2020, it boasted a community of over 300 players and was making a name for itself. Game critics and fans loved it for its simplicity and enjoyability. Several people soon began making YouTube videos on the game, notably including a user named EnderGrad, who would playtest the game and show how it worked to people who were new. Later, YouTubers such as FKTS and ItsSovietSonic would begin making videos on it too. Both FKTS and SovietSonic would become famous in the community. FKTS preceded SovietSonic in terms of channel creation date. FKTS would be known for making unedited Iron Assault gameplay videos. He got decently popular in July 2020. He became so large that he eventually formed his own faction in the Iron Assault community, known as ELG. FKTS would eventually be the person to discover the duping glitch. ItsSovietSonic would become popular from two videos, one about the German Empire, and another based off of the Japanese Empire. By inspiration from FKTS's ELG faction, he made his own faction known as the EIF. In March 2020, MiniToon would shift focus to another name that you might have heard of, known as Piggy. This meant that Iron Assault would receive fewer updates. Iron Assault's community would dwindle in numbers as people began leaving. In June, MiniToon would refocus efforts on Iron Assault, giving updates and revitalizing the game's community. The golden age of Iron Assault would begin as more people began making Iron Assault videos. It wouldn't take long until drama started to occur, however. With SovietSonic on the rise, he began to take advantage of the player base. When he hit 50 subscribers, he was caught duping in an Iron Assault game. A user named Joshua the Great would be the one to catch him and expose him for it. This would start what is known as the one-day drama. SovietSonic would claim Joshua, quote, ruined his life. Joshua's friend, ItsWhyGaming, also exposed him and called him a duper. FKTS was the most popular Iron Assault YouTuber behind NormalExploiter at the time, with 400 subscribers on YouTube. When SovietSonic created EIF, ELG members thought it was a copy and a rival of theirs. FKTS fans began an attempt to raid the EIF server, made worse by Season actively calling for a raid on EIF by ELG. Members of ELG such as Chad Speaks This and 10-Second Mapping attacked EIF on September 24, 2020. With EIF raided and FKTS being oblivious to the whole situation, SovietSonic was outraged. He would make videos hating on ELG and FKTS. When FKTS responded, he was neutral and refused to ban several members of ELG as Soviet requested, raising tensions between them further. SovietSonic would allow a YouTuber named ANormalSeason to become a major admin in EIF, as well as a spy. Previously, Season was a neutral member of ELG, although he would switch allegiance and join EIF. At the time, ANormalSeason was a new YouTuber to the Iron Assault YouTube scene, having only 30 subscribers at the time. He had been documenting recent events in Iron Assault on his YouTube channel. Season would later raid EIF, although SirLlamaAlot would believe it was a member of ELG. EnderGrad then told SirLlamaAlot to check the EIF logs, which he did, and found out that Season was the one who raided. When this was discovered, Soviet broke all ties with Season and kicked him out of EIF. After this development, FKTS and SirLlamaAlot would make peace for a few days. The peace wouldn't last, however, as Soviet attacked FKTS again a few days later. Someone else would pretend to be FKTS. FKTS would reveal that he had no motivation to play Iron Assault and changed his YouTube name to XFlame. His subscribers would drop as well, and the fake FKTS would knock any motivation he still had out of him. He would leave Iron Assault, delete all of his videos, and quit YouTube permanently. FKTS peaked in subscribers at around 520 subs. When FKTS left, he would shift power to a user named NormalExploiter, who is known for being the most popular Iron Assault YouTuber of all time. NormalExploiter currently sits at 13.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube, although he has no videos on his channel. After the fall of FKTS, Soviet would dominate the community for a small time. Joshua would accuse EnderGrad of being the fake FKTS. This started the Aftermath drama. This was a short drama, and nothing significant would emerge from it, aside from Season getting banned from the Iron Assault community, otherwise known as IAC. He would be unbanned after Joshua was removed from vice chairman. After the Aftermath drama, Season would make his own server called Iron Assault Report Center, IARC, along with a user called Heinrich von Silber. Former ELG members began joining the new server. IARC's goal was to blacklist known dupers and kickers, and the server's population boomed. Season would run for president of IARC alongside his running mate Joshua, and he won. When Season won, Joshua was made vice president, but was accused of abusing admin. Season created a vote to impeach Joshua, which caused controversies, notably ending with people believing that Season was running a conspiracy. This would start the second Iron Assault drama. After Joshua was impeached, he would protest the decision. As well, Joshua asked for assistance from SirLlamaAlot, and he would team up with Soviet to defeat Season. Together, they would create the anti-Season server. He would also create an alliance with Heinrich to overthrow Season from his office on IARC. However, Heinrich was a spy for Season, and he screenshot most of his and Joshua's conversations to send to Season. Season would use this to make a video accusing both Soviet and Joshua as toxic. After this, Joshua left the community for a few months. A few days after peace was signed, drama broke out again. Soviet would resort to drastic measures to ensure that he would stay relevant. However, Season would exaggerate this in his videos. One such example of this was in October, when Soviet claimed to have broken his phone to get people to feel bad for him. However, this was proven to be false by Season, proving that Soviet had not, in fact, broken his phone. Season also attempted to gain power in the IARC by overthrowing Heinrich von Silber by calling him underaged. He then raided IARC and sent invites to a new version of the server, where he was established as the owner. The fate of the original IARC remains unknown, although the server is most likely deleted. The Last Stand Agency Foundation was created by SirLlamaAlot and YGaming. Y was formerly an admin in IARC, although he would lose his position and subsequently cut ties with Season and defect to Soviet's faction. After discussions between Y and Soviet, they created the LSAF together. When the drama started, the situation did not change since the long drama. This changed when NormalExploiter demanded Season to remove a video made about him, which he did not. This caused Exploiter to join the LSAF and ally against Season. Joshua would return to Iron Assault and create a spy agency against Season. At this point, Season's popularity began to drop off. To make matters worse, SirLlamaAlot would make a comeback in popularity by uploading a video titled The Dark Truth of Season. This video would expose Season and his server's toxicity. In December 2020, Season announced that he was going to take a break from Iron Assault YouTube and resign as owner of IRC. He would pass ownership of the server to a user named Epic Gamer, although this would be leaked by a Joshua alt account on the server. The second Iron Assault Report Center server would be deleted despite attempts to save it. With SirLlamaAlot dominating Iron Assault once again, new faces would rise from the ashes of the previous great names, with such creators as YGaming and a certain RyanWasTaken. RyanWasTaken would be the one to invent flag ID videos, changing the Iron Assault YouTube game. Meanwhile, on the EIF server, it would still be up and running. SirLlamaAlot created the map of the week at the start of 2021. However, when he rated YGaming's map, he harshly criticized it, calling it rushed. YGaming did not take this well, and drama would start after Y was banned from Soviet's server and Soviet announced that he would be blacklisted. Soviet started Operation Eagle with the purpose of creating an anti-Y league. Days after the drama started, a YGaming affiliated person would insult Soviet's religion. Soviet responded with an equally offensive image. Multiple people would join Operation New Eagle, including a certain General Peru. This was because he tried to appeal to former followers of Season. YGaming and his allies managed to unexpectedly destroy Operation New Eagle. After this, the anti-Y server was deleted and peace was established for a few days, before the two sides returned to combat. During the peace, YGaming asked Omega, who was the owner of the Iron Assault Flag Library server, to demote Soviet in the server. This caused Soviet to resume hostilities with YGaming. He opened a new EIF server, with most of the old EIF members switching to the new one, including Joshua. However, arguments between Soviet and Joshua forced him to defect to YGaming's side. Joshua would very quickly turn against SirLlamaAlot after Soviet invited Season onto his server, directly overruling Joshua's ban on Season. He started Operation Raid to target SirLlamaAlot and his new EIF. On May 28, 2021, Soviet created a group DM with several of his most trusted allies, including Joshua, who wasn't his friend but Soviet was tricked by Operation Raid. He announced that he had trust issues and had to kick some of his most trusted friends throughout the DM. After this, he privated all of his videos and rebranded his channel, effectively quitting. His Discord and YouTube accounts would be deleted a few months later, and EIF would cease to exist as a major force. Joshua would later say in the comments of Season's video, The Rise and Fall of ItsSovietSonic, that he regretted siding with him in any debates and dramas, and that he felt the community got worse ever since FKTS left. The downfall of Soviet would cause YGaming to have near complete control over the Iron Assault community. In March 2021, a YouTuber by the name of General Peru would create his channel. In his early days of being a channel, he would make Iron Assault empire building videos, and today is known for TNO custom super event videos, country ball videos, and for making a TNO Iron Assault tutorial series. The tutorial series is since outdated, but is used to make the new order maps to this day. On April 19th, 2021, Iron Assault would receive its final update. This would mainly add the Spain 1936 map, as well as several other features and bug fixes. Nearly 2 weeks earlier, the Iron Assault 2 testing demo would be released on Roblox, several months after the development of IA2 was announced, with the testing demo being released on the 6th of the same month. It's June 2021, and the community is growing again, as no new dramas happen. Why and Ryan would attempt to expose a YouTuber named ZacTheConquerer for a highly debated reason. Zac claims he made a joke about flag videos, but Ryan says it was host abuse. But other than this little drama was almost it. A Normal Season would also come back from his 10-month hiatus and start making videos again. In January 2022, RyanWasTaken, YGaming, and Iron Commander were talking until a fight broke out between YGaming and Ryan after discussing an old drama between them. This directly led to another drama, this being the fourth Iron Assault drama. The fourth Iron Assault drama would be split into two parts. The drama was Ryan and Y's servers against each other. The drama began how they all do, with Ryan making a video on Y. Y defended himself, saying it was a joke with no hate towards Ryan, but this would fail. Ryan and Infinity collaborated to destroy YGaming's official server and conducted a raid against YGaming World. Infinity used an alt account to trick the staff of WGW into believing he was YGaming and that he accidentally left and needed admin back. They agreed and the server was raided, leaving it completely destroyed. It would survive, but it had almost no members. In February 2022, Joshua the Great tried to convince Ryan to make peace with YGaming, but this failed due to Ryan wanting unconditional surrender. Most of the confrontations stopped, however the rivalry remained and the videos are still public on YouTube. Joshua said that Ryan announced his retirement on March 3rd, 2022, and announced on Ryan's Democratic Union, RDU, the following day. YGaming said nothing upon hearing this information. Joshua attempted to create a new server to replace Ryan's, transitioning ownership of the server to Super Soviet, the current president of RDU. Ryan was outraged upon hearing this. He was using an alt on RDU and admitted that he didn't retire and that it was staged. Why he did this is unknown, although it cost Ryan popularity and he lost power through his alt. His fans then made a coup against him along with Joshua, known as the March Coup. This marked the end of the first section of the fourth Iron Assault drama. In the prelude to the second section, an event took place known as the February deletions. This was where an anonymous individual mass-reported messages of several influential people and ended up getting their Discord accounts banned. Some people who were targeted included Inca, General Peru, Joshua the Great, and Bo. Many speculated another called Human to be the perpetrator. Ryan was also suspected of being an accomplice by Inca. YGaming also got his YouTube account terminated, which was one of the major causes for the downfall of YGaming. RDU was now in its third edition. The server was left weak when Ryan's new account got deleted, and Ryan lost all power in the server, and Human also came back. Super Soviet banned Human's alt account and took control of the server. Other servers got involved, deleting all channels and roles. Admins from OIA and IAFL joined in the raid. Human raided the Second Inca Empire and destroyed the server. After this, General Peru decided to create a new server and remain neutral. Another peace treaty was signed with Human, letting him join Peru's new server. Despite not losing much during the drama, the mass report by Human greatly affected YGaming's viewership and popularity, causing the drama to be a Ryan victory. It greatly affected Ryan's popularity as YGaming's success was completely fractured. After the fourth Iron Assault drama, things would go back to normal. No new dramas would arise, and YouTubers would continue to grow. In September 2022, a YouTuber by the name of Danza Stuffs would create his channel. At first, he would upload Rise of Nations content, although he would later begin making Iron Assault content, including a map tutorial based off of the Hoi 4 mod Kaiserreich. Another YouTuber named Voltern would create his channel in October. He started making Flag ID videos before moving on to gameplay. He would rise to a top position in the Iron Assault YouTube community in the span of a year. He would reach 1,000 subscribers in late 2023. On October 2nd, 2022, RyanWasTaken would announce the creation of a new flag server called the Iron Assault Flag Server. Its main selling point was its free bypassed flags, which could be unlocked at a certain level. The server would be nuked by Ryan in the first half of the next year, although some people would initially think that it was raided. Another drama would begin on November 7th, 2022, between RyanWasTaken and another YouTuber named LoganLoo. The drama began when a raid was conducted on the IIFS. The raiders spammed links to Logan's YouTube channel and sent insults to Ryan. Ryan accused Logan and YGaming of planning the raid, with his argument being that Logan and YGaming blocked him a few days after the raid. Logan denied all accusations of it being a staged raid on the IIFS. LoganLoo uploaded a video on November 8th, apologizing to Ryan for the raid. Ryan soon countered the video by saying that he wanted to, quote, get it done fast and over with. LoganLoo joined the official Iron Assault server, and the staff welcomed him in. He wanted to talk about the drama, but stopped out of fear that he would be banned. Instead, he got support from staff and received advice from Imperium, the then owner of the server. On November 18th, the drama mostly ended as both sides stopped posting about it. Questionably, Ryan claimed that he had won. LoganLoo would leave the community soon after due to being bored of the game. On November 8th, 2022, Season would upload a video hinting a future Vatican City world conquest video. To this day, it is still not released, and the teaser would be Season's last video as of March 2022. It was revealed that he simply had too much to edit in the video, along with other things in the real world meant that he could not finish the video. A new server would be created by notable people in the community such as Voltern, with the server being called Iron Assault Flag Community. This server was to be an improved version of the IIFS, after the IIFS server had been raided and subsequently nuked. It would later merge with the IIFL, with its members switching over to said server. In April 2023, Voltern would host a YouTube and Discord collaboration with numerous Iron Assault community members, where they recreated the events of the European theater of World War II and Iron Assault. The video would take multiple attempts to record due to the Iron Assault AI, and the ending would need to be made in the map editor. All people featured in the video would gain popularity from the event. In the first half of 2023, the Voltern-Ryan drama would start. RyanWasTaken would be accused of only starting drama with big Iron Assault YouTubers by people such as Noman and Voltern. It got so bad to the point where DripWaR would remove both of their moderator roles. Ryan would often leave and rejoin the community before leaving Iron Assault on August 3rd, 2023. He is rarely active anymore outside of Discord, where he has returned to semi-relevance. At an unknown date, he rebranded his channel for an unknown reason. Today, Ryan has 1.63 thousand subscribers on YouTube. In July, the 5th Iron Assault drama would begin, and Voltern would begin to fall. Voltern was banned from OIA, even though he claimed it was false and faked. It came out as true, and everyone on the IIFC and IIFL would begin hating him. He would be banned from all RTS game discords, starting with IIFL, then the Risk Universalis server, then IIFC, followed by any leftover servers. His main account with 2 alts would be banned from these servers. Voltern left IIFL on the 18th of July and left IIFC on the 20th. On the 24th, Voltern would make several negotiations with DripWaR and Byzen23 and would be allowed on IAFL again, with a note saying that he would be able to learn from his mistakes. However, in 2024, this was proven to be false. Throughout 2023, DanzaStuffs had grown in popularity in the Iron Assault community and gained hundreds of subscribers throughout the year. He would also become more active on the IAFC and IAFL. On January 9th, 2024, Voltern would use moderator privileges to kick 2 users named DripWaR and Prussia from the IAFL Discord server. Before this happened, he had been called out shortly before this for defending a user who sent TOS-breaking messages in the server and in DMs. After the ordeal, he left the YouTube scene. He is still active on the internet, although he has stopped making videos for YouTube. In the same year, DripWaR would make his own Iron Assault videos for YouTube. There are now other creators as well, such as SirLlamaAlot and Freya Not Found. The game is slowly getting revived because of people's contributions to keeping it alive. In February 2024, a user named DDR would take control of the IAFL. He reformed several areas of the server to try and keep it in line with the official Iron Assault Discord server, which the two had been in a Cold War for a long time by this point. In which direction the server goes under DDR's ruling is unknown, but it is assumed to be for the best.